All right. Post-game interview brought to you by Arch Orthodontics, joined by senior captain Drew Donegan, sophomore pitcher Patrick Hunt, and a big win after, a battle. It wasn't pretty today. The field conditions weren't great, but you guys just stuck around, kept fighting, waited for your opportunity to get right back into it, and then had an explosive sixth inning. So 9 runs in the sixth inning. Incredible. So right off the bat, wanted to start off with, how do you feel after this win? Big TVL win on the road. How do you feel after it?
Yeah, I feel good. I mean, any win's a good one. We came out slow. Our bats finally picked it up once we got their first guy out. And yeah, always a good day when you win.
Absolutely. Absolutely. My man over here was dealing. So, Pat, you were locating the ball very, very well. When Ashland was able to get on base, a couple, errors and whatnot, which happens this early in the season. How comfortable did you feel out there when you were on the mound and, getting some big strikeouts, down the stretch?
I mean, it's definitely a confidence boost, and I trust my guys no matter what happens out there. So, I mean, it's just baseball. I'm having fun with my boys, so it's always a good time. I'm never worried about anything.
Absolutely. We called your name a little bit last year during the playoffs. How big was that for the confidence, getting that action when the lights were the brightest to take it into this season and being accounted upon pitcher, top of the rotation?
It's definitely huge. It's just there's nothing better than being in a high-pressure situation, as they say, pressure makes diamonds, So it's good, yeah.
Sure does. One name I got to mention, Danny Leahy. Didn't say his name a bunch last year. However, we were getting the attention of all the work that was going on during the summer. Legion ball. He was hitting the heck out of the ball. Has 2 hits tonight, 3 RBIs when it mattered, the most. Got Westwood back in the game to tie it, and then big double to get 2 additional runs. How big was that? And how awesome is it to see him, guy who's putting a lot of work to get some big hits out there.
Yeah, it's great to see Danny get out there this year. He was real good last year. We just had a super talented roster, so he had trouble getting out on the field, but now that he's out there, he's making the most of his opportunities. He put in a crazy amount of work in the off season. Love to see it.
And I got to ask too. It was bases loaded. Ashland makes a pitching change. Chandler at the plate, and Bertone faked stealing home. Got the catcher's attention. Went up to try and catch the ball and make a tag. Bertone stops, but catcher's interference. Was that a drawn-up play, or was that just Bertone being Bertone, getting the attention of the pitcher and the catcher?
Yeah, that's just Bertone. He's definitely the smartest player on the field at all times. Sometimes we don't know what he's doing, but it always seems to work, so we just let him do his thing.
And Pat, question for you too. So a lot of momentum started to shift later, 4th, 5th inning, as small things, but were big things. A couple of them were some great defensive plays. McGowan was really sharp at third. Cengic then making a nice play in the gap. How big was that just to see you guys, making some big plays, and really getting in a groove? 4th, 5th inning, you guys were really locked in.
I mean, we always count on each other, so when the big plays come through, it just fires us up. So just a momentum boost at all times,
Absolutely. Well, guys, congrats. Enjoy this one, and we'll see you against Hopkinton on Monday.
Yep. See you then.
Awesome.
Yeah.